Hello there, and welcome back to my Cobalt Core Let's Play series. This is my series where I try to get a hardest win with each of the 56 total crew combinations, and today I got Peri, Drake, and Cat. Peri is good with the Ares, the ship I am matching this crew with, just because toggle cannon allows you to target weak points easier. Same with Drake, you can now use EMP Slug to stun attacks as a defensive option. And then the little movement you're going to have with this team gets a little better with a 4-wide ship that has armor on either side. And then Cat can also like this ship just because Toggle Cannon is its own unique color in case you draft Prism. Anyways, let us begin. We're not getting 4 shield, so losing 1 max shield is barely a downside. And then removing a card to gain a card is good. We already have 2 pretty aggressive options here, so removing basic shot is what I'm going to go with. And then defensive mode or lunge are 2 very good options here. I am going to draft defensive mode because it does exhaust and it gives a little bit of movement as well. Glimmer Shot is one of the better options just because it deals a ton of damage. And we should win pretty quickly here. Okay, I don't really want any of these options. So yeah, we are going to skip. I am going to grab a upgrade and get multi-shot A goings for the 50% damage increase. Something that is important against this fight. I'm actually drafting Bloodstone Bolt. That is going to be the one and only time I use it. And that's a lie, I might use it again. Rigs. Whiplash is actually a fine enough option that I'm okay with using it. It helped me get rid of 2 drones and lined me up to hit a weak point. Yeah, no, I'm probably not using Bloodstone Bolt again. Yeah. There we go. Okay, so we got through that scary fight. Overpower for now. I'm pretty confident against any elite right now. There we go, that gets me out of the way. Multi-shot is nice. Selective memory. I'm just 1 energy short. I'm gonna save selective memory for a future turn. And I missed out on a damage. I could have hit a weak point, and I thought I had shield. Anyways, multi-shot. Second multi-shot is tempting, but I don't think we need it. And yep, I want to get through this elite. So with the Needler fight, you want to use shield, or at least have 2 shield, that way you are better equipped to deal with, what's it called, the payback turns. Oops, Glimmer Shot is the best thing I can get. Overflowing Power is a maybe. I highly doubt I will be able to get to use it. And there we go, we win. Okay. So, yeah, that was very much a gamble that I was able to win that fight. Artifact. Jet Thrusters is pretty nice. The 2 extra evade for a team comp that wants to get through fights quickly is actually pretty nice. So, yeah. shaft emitters is also decent that we got earlier. Not going to be as useful for this act, but it will be nice to deal with rigs when I run into the rigs fight during Act 2. Okay, I'm going to take the moment to do 9 damage. There we go, we win. Okay, hot compress is tempting, especially being at 1 hull, but I'm not going to bother with it. I just don't think it's going to be too impactful. And then remove a card, get rid of basic block. And there we go. Rid of overpower, get rid of corrupted core. This is going to be a very make or break boss fight. It is the harder of the two. There we go, unpolished crystal, just to thin out my deck. Hey, we did get multi-shot. On the turn I had overdrive as well. There we go, evasive shot is also going to be pretty nice. 3. Then I want to end up on the right side of the enemy just because lunge is going to push me towards that more often. Attack, get some more dodge going. And there we go. Attack, lunge, gain some shield. Okay, 6 more hull to go. I'm pretty confident we can deal with this fight now. In fact, I now can draw 2 outs. Okay. We heal. We don't go to full, but that's fine. And we draft Prism. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do Prism, that's fine. So simplicity is an argument here. But I think Ares Cannon is better, especially with a Prism build. Yes, you are going to be playing the War Cannon card. What it is called? No, it's called War Mode. So you don't get this specific color at all. But on the flip side of that is you double your damage, which is pretty much always going to be beneficial. Books doesn't really matter too much on what we draft here. I can use Prism, I can use you, and then scoot off to the side. And again, I want to use Prism first. And then I don't really want anything. Table flip is actually a maybe here. Yeah, I'm going to draft table flip just for the extra defense it provides. And at this point in the run, I kind of just want to get my special cards more often. I don't need heat sink. I'm not really overheating. Books.exe, what does that give me? Meteor, just for the extra evade, it essentially gives me. And then I'm fine with getting rid of corrupted core. Yes, it is its own color. I could spend 1 evade to save my shield, that's fine. But with that said, I'd rather just draft better cards. evasive shot. Oh. Okay, here's when we can use war mode. And there we go, we dealt with a missile for next turn. Okay, and then 4 hull left is not ideal. Okay, we still managed to get through it. Cool. Cat.exe. Yes, I think it's not guaranteed that I get a new color that I can see with it, but it's likely. Let's see here. I think Peri is nice. Perfect specimen. Now this crystal shard is always going to be in my deck. And now it's a better chance for me to grab other EXE cards. Pretty good turn in my opinion. Okay. There, now we can draft an Isaac card. Which just gives us that one last color we needed to see. And then I don't need anything. Quick fix actually might be nice. Just to make the cards I draft with EXE better. And then yeah, let's just keep going through elite fights. Yes, I'm fine with an honorable duel. Quick thinking is pretty nice. Not the prettiest option. Yeah, I guess we're just going to lose to 1 hull. Okay, 1 more damage and we win. Battle repair is not needed. We're doing just fine on hull. Jumper cables doesn't help us too much. Repair is nice. And then we don't have anything for max, so grab max. There we go, system security. Now I'm guaranteed to have this color. Oops. And then yeah, let's war mode. Okay, I just miscounted my spaces. I still want to line up with the weak point. There we go, do some 6 damage. I should have used Crystal Shard first. I'm losing both shield here, but should be fine. There we go. I also had system security as a backup option. And I forgot I actually had shaft emitters. Oh, this is... No. this is winning because EMP Slug also gets the extra damage. Peri.exe. I already have Peri. And then Recaliber. That makes multi-shot into a draw 3. What does this give me? Glimmer Shot is fine. And 9 damage left to go. Dizzy. Dizzy is a fine option. What do I draw? AI Overflow is fine. Heal Booster is fine. I'm hoping I can pair this with Revenge Drive, and then Bruise is the main reason why I want it. I mean, if I don't get it, that's fine. And then let's see here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I guess I can upgrade Prism. Prism A might have been the better option, but we'll find out. There we go. Shaft Emitters is going to be nice for this fight specifically. .exe, rigs. Fix. Oh, I should have used that first. Oh well. There we go. Of course, that used all of my evade to do that, but I made major progress. Swivel shift, I think, is a decent option. It's some extra movement in case I need it. With that said, I don't think I will. Bolt, I don't think we need more rigs cards. And let's do prepare. Let's try to set up. Oh, I accidentally discarded a war mode. Means we can do this. And we just do a ton of damage. And I discarded the other one again. Time skip is fine. Thermal battery, yes, there is an infinite with it, but I don't think we're getting it. Time skip, though, is something I'm okay with. Same with summon control. Okay. Get even more cards. Avid. Oh, that was a misclick. Oh. At least we can attack with Avid Reader for now. Hit. Okay. I'm surprised that worked. I have 12 damage to get through. Prism B is guaranteed not to work as is. And now I have a decent shot. Nope. Okay. Maybe there was a better way I could have done that. I'm going to save a second copy of War Mode. Endless Magazine is pretty good here, as now it's guaranteed to match with Prism B once I get it online. And then from here, I'm taking the 3 repair yard. Bruise, please give me Bruise. No, no, dude. Why would you do this to me? Okay. So, we get to do the fun option of what card do we want to pick here? So, we do have free caliber, so Buckshot can become a draw card. We do have rigs.exe, so something like drafting Strafe or Hermes Boots will make Waltz a movement card. Lightning in a Bottle, we don't have any use for. So it's one of these two. I am going to go with Buckshot just because of the more guaranteed nature of it. In fact, we're upgrading it, so now it's a draw 5. Shaft emitters, I'm fine with getting rid of. Jet thrusters. That's one of my best artifacts. Still gets me to full. Gives me some extra hull. Time skip. I want to keep on being able to use time skip, so that upgrade. Okay, the game is giving me some mercy. Was not expecting that. Okay, we can use 1 evade. Okay, sure, let's draw a card. Let's draw even more cards. To rigs. Panic might be nice against you just for the extra movement, which is weird to say because Panic is not that good of a card. Okay, I need more cards to get out of this, so we are using Buckshot. Chip Shot. Adaptability actually saves me a fair chunk of hull. Panic. We get the better roll for the random movement. And then Perfect Specimen. Okay, I don't want to use this war mode because I get to keep that one. There we go. Table flip. It. I want to keep having evade. You hit you. Okay, I get to know exactly what I draw next. I think it's just gain as much shield as I can for now. Okay, there we go. Some extra chip damage. And I just have to find 1 damage on my turn. Okay, adaptability is kind of nice. But I'm not going to draft it. There's a Solar Flare might be nice. It's a just solve turn card. Crosslink that pairs up with Buckshot quite nicely. The faulty jump point. That's fine. I don't have any cards for Drake. Okay, that might not have been the best option. It's okay, we can adapt to it. And then from here, I'm just needing to figure out what else we can do. I think at this point it is just going to be basic dodge A. Okay. Just because there is not getting a better turn to use this than now. Let's just do the 10 damage and gain 1 evade. Do that again. Cable flip. Okay, again, we want to keep this war mode around because that's the non-temp one. And overfill for now. Let's get the extra cards. Not a deal. I'm gonna keep Bolt in case I need the extra movement. Cat.exe gives me Peri.exe. Yeah, I'm fine with sacrificing a damage here. Or a hull, I should say. Ooh, I have this. Okay, so here on out, I think I have to use this card, or I could greet. So yeah, 21 hull left to go. 2 evade, 1 power drive. I also have table flip as well. No endless magazine, which is not ideal. Hey, there's the card I was worrying about. Onward multi-shot just for the draw. Books.exe is nice. Armor shot, we are still at 21 hull. Mineral deposit. Mineral deposit's still a nice card. You going. Table flip is providing value. Okay. And let's see here, we have Good Shot. Get rid of corrected core. Use Buckshot. Oh, I guess I still find that funny that is I'm using the card. And I can lose my 1 shield. Okay, we can mineral deposit again. Hey, we got rid of the other war card, so we can draw it again. Granted, with how big my deck is, I don't think it's likely, especially with how low the Cobalt is right now. Hit. Deal 5 damage. I could have won if I played War Mode first. But I can Solar Flare for now. And that just solves this turn. Okay. So that was an interesting game. For sure not how I thought this crew was going to turn out. I thought I was going to use a Peri carry style build. But yeah, I used a more unconventional use for buckshot, which I think was nice. Yeah. Otherwise, stuff like table flip, being able to turn your lunge card around was pretty nice. Endless magazine to help with prism is good. But yeah, I would have preferred to draft more EXE cards if I had the chance, just so I had more colors I could look at with prism. But yeah, this is also one of the few games where I'm going to end with something like War Mode, which I don't think you're going to see every day. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you liked the video, feel free to leave a like, leave a comment if you felt like I could have done any plays differently, or if you have any questions, or if you have any advice for how to make these videos even better. But yeah, have a nice day and take care.